Inside this video, we're going to be discussing the top 5 best personal item bags that can be found on Amazon. With prices of carry-on items increasing and airlines getting more strict about what you can take on a plane as your personal item, it is important to find the best personal item bag. To find the best personal item bag, I put them all through these criteria. Each bag had to be under $75 to keep it at a reasonable price. The personal item bags also had to have straps in the back to keep them attached to my carry-on luggage. They also needed to be able to hold up to a 15-inch laptop because that's what I travel with. And lastly, these bags needed to be able to hold my water bottle because I don't go anywhere without it. Based on that criteria, I believe I have found the top 5 best personal item backpacks that you can get on Amazon. We're going to discuss each of the bags individually, and at the end of the video, I'm going to let you know which one is my favorite. All the links to these bags can be found below this video inside the description. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started with bag number 1, my smallest bag, the Osprey Daylight Plus. If you're a hiking enthusiast who's also looking for a travel bag, you're gonna love the Osprey Daylight Plus. It happens to be the smallest bag on this list, but it will also hold up to a weekend's amount of travel gear if you pack it correctly. And for those who are minimalist, this is going to be the perfect bag for you. And if you want something even smaller, you could go with the Osprey Daylight, and that's gonna save you a few inches of space and leg room when you're on the airplane. Because the Osprey Daylight Plus is primarily a hiking backpack, it has a couple of unique features that the other backpacks don't have, including this extra storage area right here that you could easily put your sweatshirt in and latch the outside straps, freeing yourself of having to carry around your sweatshirt when you get too warm in the airport. We also have this generously sized, easy access pocket here in the front that takes up more than half of the bag, and it's great for storing things like sunglasses, passports, or wallets. Moving on to the side, we have 2 mesh water bottle holders, so you can carry 2 water bottles with this backpack, and I love that the mesh is stretchy and expandable, so you can fit basically any size water bottle in this backpack. Moving backwards, we have a smaller pocket here at the top that you can fit things like a charger for your phone, snacks, or anything else you want to easily get to while you're on the plane. Lastly, we have the main compartment in the back here, which takes up the entire length of the backpack. We have this padded sleeve in the back, which when hiking can be used for a water reservoir, or if you're traveling on a plane, it can easily fit up to a 15-inch laptop. This is my MacBook Air, and it has plenty of room on the sides for storage. Lastly, we have extra padding and ventilation here on the back, which is great, and I love that Osprey does this with their backpacks because it allows you to have that extra air barrier to keep from making your bag all sweaty and wet, especially on those warmer summer trips. The straps also have that ventilated padding, and we have an added buckle for your waist as well as for around the chest, making it more comfortable if you stuff this full of weekend gear. I personally think that Osprey did a great job with the Daylight Plus, and it checks so many different boxes for not only a hiking backpack, but also a personal item travel backpack. One unique feature about the Osprey Daylight Plus is that we have this carry-on handle strap here at the top. When most backpacks have it around the middle of the backpack, the Osprey Daylight and Daylight Plus have it at the top, making it easy to remove and put on to your carry-on luggage. Next on our list is going to be this business laptop backpack by Bange. Now this backpack really did surprise me in functionality and aesthetics. I think it just looks great. You have that nice thin business style look to this Bange backpack. One of the most notable features is going to be this water bottle compartment here on the side. So most backpacks will have an exterior water bottle holder, but Bange actually puts theirs in on the side, and you'll notice that we have plenty of extra room for our water bottle, and it easily fits into that compartment. Now the one downfall about this is that it's going to take up some of your interior space, but at least you don't have to worry about your bottle falling out of those little compartments on the side, and it makes it look way more professional because you don't have a water bottle sticking out on your backpack. On the front of the bag, we have 2 compartments here that are fairly deep. They make great compartments for sunglasses, passports, wallets, anything that you need easy access to. These pockets are great. Over here on the other side, we have a compartment to charge your devices, and it actually includes a USB-A to USB-C cord for charging different devices that you can store inside this this compartment, or you could plug them into this charging port here on the side of the backpack. There's plenty of room for your power bank inside of this compartment, so you can easily charge your devices on the go. Next, we have the main compartment here on the top that will expand and go to the bottom of the backpack. This is going to be your compartment for storing shoes, clothes, any other items like that, bigger items like coats, and we do have one zipper pocket here that is fairly deep enough for an iPad mini or a passport. And finally, our last compartment here in the back is going to be your tech compartment, in which we have a generous size sleeve for up to 15-inch laptops, as well as an extra sleeve for an iPad. We also have two smaller compartments here on the bottom. These are great for storing your external hard drives. And of course, on the back, we have this large suitcase handle strap, which is a must for me. And I like it because it fits a variety of sizes of luggage handles. And I like that extra size of the strap just to keep everything centered and lined up on my carry-on luggage handle. And finally, we have some nicely padded backpack straps. I really like the Bange Business Laptop Backpack for the aesthetics as well as the simplicity when it comes to all the pockets and dividers. If you're someone who cares about looks for your bag, you really can't go wrong with this one because you have plenty of storage in this backpack, making it a great option for a personal item backpack, but you also have that business fashionable look as well as that interior pocket for your water bottle. This backpack really does check a lot of boxes for me and I like it. Third on our list is going to be this flap style backpack from tomtoc. I recently traveled with this backpack and there's a lot of things that stuck out about this one that really made me enjoy using it. One of those is going to be the thin nature of the backpack. I was able to set it up on its side, giving myself way more leg room on my flights. And I really do love all the pockets and the design of this backpack. First off, we have to talk about the flap style top down opening for this backpack. This allows you to fit everything that you need for your weekend trip in this main compartment. We also have a drawstring here so you can cinch up everything after you're done packing. As far as inside this main compartment, we have an iPad or tablet sleeve and we have a laptop sleeve that can fit up to your standard 15-inch laptops. Other than that, we have one pocket here on the side and everything else is just open space for you to organize how you like. In the front here, underneath the flap, we have one zipper compartment, which is a fairly good size, and I used this to store my snacks while I was on the airplane and it worked out perfectly. We also have another compartment here without a zipper that's a lot smaller, but it does have a magnet that clamps together and closes anything that you're storing inside this small compartment. On the side, we have two water bottle holders and they are stretchy. They easily fit standard size water bottles. And of course, we have this small compartment on the top. This is where I stored my wallet, my sunglasses, and my phone if I wasn't using it. It fits all of that, no problem. And I love that it's so easy to access while I'm on the plane because I don't actually have to lift my bag up from underneath the seat. I can simply just unzip it and get whatever I need from that top compartment. On the back, we have some padded straps as well as another strap that you can use to put this personal item bag on your carry-on luggage handle. It works out perfectly. I've tested it in the airport. Everything stays upright and it's a solid luggage strap. There's something to say about the simplicity of this flap backpack. I love the design and the aesthetics, and it holds everything I need for a weekend trip, and it also fits great underneath the seat because I can stand it upright on its side, slide it underneath the seat, giving me additional leg room. Next is this popular travel backpack from Amazon that has the double zipper pockets on the front. This one is going to be by Coofay, but there's other brands that sell a similar design to this one. And there really is a lot to love about this backpack. There may be a lot of popularity and hype around this backpack, but it does a great job of organizing all of the different things that you may need for your trip. And I do love that it comes in both a small and a large size. This is going to be the larger size here, and it still fits into that personal item box when you're checking in for your flight. This popular travel backpack has many different pockets and storage options, which is why I believe it is one of the top backpacks out there, especially for a personal item backpack that you can take with you while traveling. We'll start with the front compartments. Here you have a generous sized front compartment at the top, as well as an additional front compartment here at the bottom. These are great for snacks, sunglasses, or anything else you need to get to in a hurry. Moving on to our next compartment here, which is an insulated sleeve for your lunch. And this is great while traveling because you can keep your food either hot or cold inside of this insulated sleeve, and it goes pretty deep throughout the backpack so you can fit quite a bit of food in here. We'll now move to the bottom of the bag, which has the shoe compartment, which is pretty unique as far as travel backpacks go, and this one is plenty big enough to fit a pair of shoes in here. I've gotten my basketball shoes in here, which are pretty large, so you can fit everyday travel shoes or walking shoes into this backpack no problem. Now we'll move on to our largest compartment of this backpack, which takes up the entire space of the bag. This right here is going to be your shoe compartment. You'll notice that it is separated from this main compartment, so you don't have to mix your dirty shoes with your clothes. Inside this large compartment, we have this little charging station area here on the side, which includes a USB cord, allowing you to charge your different devices while keeping them in the bag, or you can have them outside of the bag plugged in to this charging port. We also have another generous sized pocket here, as well as additional mesh pockets and sleeves for things like iPads over here on the front of the bag. Moving on to the very back, we have the laptop sleeve, which have these extra little pads to add insulation and safety for your laptop. So you could stick it in here without a case, and it would be fine if you do drop this backpack. And you can actually fit a laptop and an iPad easily into this space. On the back, we have some padded backpack straps, as well as a strap for your luggage handle. And the last compartment that we'll look at is this padded compartment here in the back that is fairly deep, generously sized, that you can store items that you want to keep protected because this will be up against your back. There's an insulated compartment on the side for your water bottle, but I do recommend putting a smaller water bottle in here just because it's not the widest compartment. In my opinion, this popular travel bag does live up to the hype. I love the shoe storage on the bottom, as well as the many different pockets. You have endless ways of organizing this bag, and if you're like me and you pack quite a bit of stuff for your weekend trips, this bag is generously sized and expandable so you can fit everything you need for your trip. Next on our list is going to be one of the most popular backpacks ever sold on Amazon, and that is going to be this laptop backpack by Matein. There's a lot to love about this backpack, not only as a laptop backpack, but as a personal item bag. It may not be the most stylish backpack, but it definitely fits the category of personal item backpack, and it has many different pockets, making your organization for your trip a breeze. Being that I've had this backpack for 3 years and traveled with it on multiple occasions just proves that it lives up to the hype, and it's a long-lasting backpack. It's been on many different trips with me, and I still have it, and there's no rips or tears. Let's go ahead and start with the front compartment here. We have this fairly deep front compartment, great for snacks or for your phone, sunglasses. All of that can be stored in this large front pocket. We have an additional pocket here on the side that spans the length of the front of the backpack. We also have another additional pocket on the front here, and this is going to be where you're going to be storing most of your tech gadgets, note-taking supplies, or other just various travel items that require mesh pockets or sleeves. Of course, we have two different mesh water bottle holders on the side that are generously sized and stretchy so you can fit any size water bottle in those pockets. Moving on to our largest compartment, we have a sleeve here on the front of the bag, another couple of mesh sleeves here in the back, and just plenty of space for storing your clothes, toiletries, or other things you may take on a trip. And lastly, we have the laptop and iPad sleeve in the back here. This laptop sleeve is generously sized and easily fits my MacBook Air. Moving on to the back, we have some padded material here on the back of the bag, as well as padded backpack straps, as well as an additional pocket that you can keep your valuable items in. Because I've had it for so long and I've been able to test it out thoroughly, I can recommend this backpack as a carry-on backpack or a personal item backpack. It fits both of those roles and exceeds in them. Out of those 5 backpacks, here are my top 3. We're gonna go ahead and start with number 3, and that's going to be the Daylight Plus from Osprey. I love so many things about this backpack. This is actually my go-to hiking backpack, and it works really well as a personal item bag. There's just one reason why I place this backpack at number 3, and it's just a little bit too small for me and my taste, but it's an excellent backpack that uniquely fits onto your carry-on luggage handle and has great organization pockets, as well as a sleeve for your laptop. My second favorite personal item bag is going to be this one by Matein. I've had this for over 3 years. It hasn't failed me. I love the organization and the pockets here. It's not the prettiest to look at, but it's held up for 3 years, and I really don't have many negative things to say about this backpack. It's excellent. And lastly, my number one backpack is going to be this one from tomtoc. It recently replaced my backpack from Matein, and there's so many things to love about this backpack. It was excellent on the past couple of weekend trips that I took, and it fit everything that I needed to for that weekend. It expands easily, and I love the minimal amount of pockets in here, allowing me to organize it in the way that I want to and store many different bigger items, including heavy coats. Thank you so much for watching this top 5 best personal item bags on Amazon video. If you're interested in more kind of content like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and stay tuned for my next release as I do product reviews, comparisons, and top 5 videos like this one. I'm David, and I will see you guys when I release my next video.